We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. I'll ask for returns for you guys to smash that like button. And here we are with AMC Entertainment Holdings Inc. And AMC stock had an explosive run on Friday. We were watching key levels. It broke up to new highs today, but right now it is consolidating within the volatility, right? Slightly pulling back towards the end of the day. And it wasn't the only stock pulling downwards. The SPY pulled downwards towards the second half of the day as well. And our SPY bot sent out a bear indicator since 11:20 a.m. And from that moment forward, put options went up 200% plus within hours, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge over the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected to our SPY bot, our QQQ bot, newly released Tesla bot, and we have other bots on the way so that you can receive the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility of the market. So AMC stock had an explosive move after the tweets that the CEO talked about, after the ape ticker symbol news, and also the euphoric and hype around it, right? The momentum on the chart was pretty strong, lasted into today, and we're going to break down some key levels. But before we break it all down, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. And we strive for opportunities like these every single day. And as you see them popping up, these were some of our home runs last week. Not guaranteed to always react this way, but we strive for opportunities like these every single day. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn to grow together. And we strive for opportunities like these every single day. So the one stock I was watching this morning was TOMZ, and it turned out to be a home run. And this stock was pulling downwards in the pre-market under a bear indicator. Got multiple bull indicators, but full strength from a dip area to the rip areas on 42 vision. And within minutes to an hour, it hit a highest point of 30% plus, guys. If you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. And we look forward to having you join us. We strive for opportunities like these every single day. And let's jump into these charts. So in our last video on Friday, we talked about everything going on with AMC, why it was running upwards, and why there was anticipation leading up towards this earnings since the month of June and July, based off the CEO statements and what he tweeted that created even a more euphoric run to where we're at now. Now, we're going to look at what's going on here at some key levels within today's chart. I'm going to pull up the bull and bear indicators, which you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected to the SPY bot, our QQQ bot, our newly released Tesla bot, and we have other bots on the way so that you can receive the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities. And you can now join the members using these resources to maximize in either direction by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts. And in today's video, we're going to pull up also our inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds an extra layer of confirmation within the volatility. And with 42 vision, this add-on just makes it that much more of a confirmation and clear with that edge that we all deserve in the volatility, right? So let's go ahead and look at this. So AMC, right? On Friday, I made the video and things were slowing down based off the 30-minute. And I stated, yes, it's under a bull indicator. I was going to be watching based off the 30-minute and the 15-minute if a bear indicator popped up. That did not happen. And things were pulling back on the 15-minute here. And if it pulled back, I was looking for things to stay above the midway point on the inflow versus outflow indicator to have a possible gap up or continuation of a run, right? So that was on the 15-minute, and on the 30-minute, same thing. Stayed above and within the volatility towards the bell, things shifted from red to green, and you could see how things continue to pull back up and how they slowed down. And right around this area where it slowed down is where things basically peaked, quickly shifted to red again, and almost went back down to this midpoint. So we need to talk about what I'm watching here and if this is going to be the setup for the next bull run again, right? After we talk about supports and resistance based off the inflow versus outflow on the 30-minute And even on the 15-minute, if we go ahead and zoom in again, things are still slightly strong. Now, it did get a bear indicator today, and I'm going to be watching that bear indicator within the volatility. And right now, it's shifted from red to green. And we want to see on the 15-minute the bars and continuation of that green to go over the midpoint and go into inflows dominating. Because if not, this could start putting some pressure on the chart and pull down the 30-minute with it. So very important, especially with that bear indicator in process. We want to see that get canceled. And so far on the 30-minute, no bear indicator. So super important to keep this in mind. Now, when we zoom out, though, in the bigger picture, the 4-hour is still in the process of the green with the inflows going higher. Bull indicator here that canceled out the previous bear indicator, but it is hitting a plateau, right? The more it's going upwards, right, that it's actually moving with that upward direction, the stronger the move. But right now, it's ended up slightly sitting sideways. We want this to continue to push up higher and not sit sideways or pull back down, switching from green to red like it did right here, even though the inflows are way substantially higher right now. But any slight pullback or sideways action here could affect the chart overall. Now, when you zoom out on the 4-hour, though, it's not guaranteed to react exactly the same like history has shown. But when things started to squeeze from around the same area here at around $14 and it went all the way up to the 30s, it went a lot higher. We're only halfway towards the inflows that happened last time things went higher. Now, it did have a pause in between and a slight pullback, and that's what I'm going to be watching for. If that behavior starts to form here, how is it going to react? And is it going to be short-lived? Because it was very short-lived last time before doing the next leg up, and things started to pull away from the midpoint. Now, from way down here to where it's at right now, that's a pretty substantial move. But in the bigger picture and what history has shown, it has gone a lot higher on the inflows. These inflows are still at around halfway, 50% up towards what happened last time. Now, just because that happened last time, again, it's not guaranteed to happen again, but it is something I'm watching to measure how much higher could this possibly go. And if it starts pulling back pretty quickly, last time when it did lose some outflows here, like it did right here, it actually did not get a bear indicator. So it's going to be very important for this to not shift from bright green to dark green with red borders or red bars in the process of any pull down downwards and a bear indicator that cancels out that bull indicator. We want this to still stay in play and that we still see bright green in the process on the 4-hour. Now on the 1-day, it is a straight shot up, no plateauing, no sideways action, and it still has a lot more room to go higher based off the history of the chart and the last time things squeezed. So we got a bull indicator at around $16. This time it was around $15, and it's in the process to the upside. We got 4 bright green bars, and we had about 7 back-to-back here. So if there's still some room, if history repeats itself or it goes much higher, I'm going to be watching how these inflows react on the 1-day and if they end up plateauing or if they continue that straight shot up. Because on the shorter time frames, it has began to sit sideways, not guaranteed to stay that way, but something to watch. And if you look at the 1-hour, same thing. You see, today it had a lot of outflows. Some profit taking from Friday to today has happened. And the question mark is, could this be the setup for the next bull run, as I like to call it, as it's pulling back, but there's still some strength in the overall picture. So back to the 30-minute, we want to see this stay above the midpoint so that the outflows do not dominate and inflows can find support and pull back up. And the continuation on the 1-hour and the 4-hour and also on the 1-day and the 15-minute, we want it to cross back up because it is below. This could start to pull things down even quicker. And this bear indicator, I'm going to be watching it within the volatility. So the first support is $23. That gets broken through. The next support is down here at around $20.40. Those are some key levels I'm watching to the downside. And to the upside, I'll be watching the inflow versus outflow indicator to stay above the midpoint. This red to start shifting back into green if it starts pulling upwards. And for this bull indicator to continue to hold true, not get canceled by a bear indicator, and breaking above the highs of the day. 27.49. If that gets broken through, the next resistance level will be up at around 28.50. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below, and let's make some money.